I'm Loki Obliterati, and this is called Untouchable. A lone tactical kestrel. In my zone, I'm magical, but no one's invincible. No one's untouchable. Still playing for risks and never missing the thrill, set to spill with the clout distilled of mistakes in their burns. This rake took his turn. Every day I awaken, my dues are burned. My blues are learned. I'll never be through, not me on this journey. Too much to discern so early. I yearn to get unfurled and free, fast and tight like a satellite, to watch the world turn under me. Damn. To see the span of humanity that will stand well after my final scandal and patter. Handle what's after? Fuck it, yo, this is now. No one's untouchable, gist of the Dow. So much fun to gush, though. I'm someone who's often elated with so much to show, undone and intoxicated from the rush of flow. Running my mouth, my reams spun out like a machine gun shout to jape and pop what's under the table. Like Aesop's fables, I crave to drop shots from the cradle. No slave, no way to stop. For a knave so self-enabled, I remain unstable. But self-made dark knights spark bright and park their steeds right where horse thieves can be more believed to use for their own needs. Yeah, every warrior bleeds, no dark knight and no thief, but my marks are tight like a joint entirely of keef. A man of my beliefs, honest in every stand, on it in every land, rocking ganja, dropping bombs like comets from my hands. Without disguise or shrill cries, my cowl is hope, like howling wolf. So no foul rope will tighten my throat to stop what I wrote, splinter my spine, and you'll only administer the divine. Release my beast on every station within weeks of my assassination is what every unpardoned artist should be placing in their living wills. Then be giving still, with hidden fortune to score some so future gens can build. Suture what ends extend, women and men, don't let the future be lent to the 1%. After you, will yours last? The war gets ghastly, that's not me being crass, I'm vastly diplomatic on this track. Survive the flag pouring fast? Ride by hijacking Doc Brown's DeLorean to the past? Even then, whenever you were sent to, still couldn't make sense of plutocratic asshats so bent. Even Colonel Litavenko earned his role after he was spent. Enemy to the KGB who got away for a fray or three got played and sheared. Lessons to me when I play to spree my way to mirror without fear the casual drops of such shadow ops. Inimitable education to shop, nearly invisible yet so near. Somewhere above us all, some foresaw it all, could have resolved the brawl, simply revolve. But damn, that Olympian wall is too tall, too high of a fall, rolling eager for holy teachers boldly featured. Sheer cliffs I steered a rift, but it appears the diff is that the real mountain of knowledge isn't a fountain to polish, some ground thing to abolish. On appearance, experience is the best teacher. So I'm out to eat interference and grow, seeping through every meal is the feel of keeping it real. Like Prometheus, I reach to flow, meet those who would be seated so, and bleed to go as I need to blow, by eating the slow to defeat all foes. Like Magneto, using Transformers as hand warmers. I understand the lore and change the stance some more as this dance explores. On to the next scene to gleam, I'm jumping in deep, like Quantum Leap. Bust a flow without a beat, just know you called me out indiscreet, like a shout out on the street. I'm whole and complete in me. Between us, it's already trusted I stole the beat and the heat from Prometheus. Wouldn't hold for injustice or do as I was told when all I could muster was that none of us are untouchable. So I trusted to pay Charon's toll to absolve my soul, revolve the tragic knowledge only God was supposed to know, solve the magic polish only outlaws show. Listening without falling to hear the quickening calling of Lilith speaking beneath the sheets, a quick kitten from the tip of her wit, tricking me smitten with her whip, winding up bitten when we slipped. Raise the heat on me till you're sure of thermal waves blurring beneath your feet. The real sound of the underground is found so far beneath the street. Geological vectors are what's expected to affect the perfection of Eden's nectar so sweet. A collection of irregular secular visions of combined chorus rhymes, intertwined like Mayan temple vines, spoken and evoked explosions like molten meridian landmines. This provoking prose has been closing on its frozen in time and held within me like Walt Disney. He's dying to be free and spying with glee from cryo-free. So I'm getting ahead incrementally and eclectic while following frenetic magnetic force lines, exposing what I was never supposed to find. Put up a fight if you'd like to waste the night. At least do it right and put your vice on ice. Forget the enmity of glaring at me in the empty stare. Just declare terror before my eyes instead of deciding to hide behind righteous, like the wiliest mistake of the mightiest, hardly the wisest, as I'm riding the tide without disguise. Instead of hiding my jests behind PC and etiquette, I'm just resting what's best and sharing my levels of cognitive dissonance, like Daredevil's assistant, Froggy Nelson. Off the fog I'm well spun, like that dog and log cartoon that ended simply, Ren and Stimpy, my zen is within me. It extends past rage, doesn't end on the page. Too much of both those, the truth of most of my flow. The unplanned span of what uncrams from my ram, like an undressed tranny, is part of the insanity, slamming free and mental vomits free from unerring self-honesty. I've tried to fight it, but it's just no use, so I'm here without excuse to cut loose, like my truth is fueled by its own lust juice.